Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review 8-Minute Empire. This is the digital adaptation of the popular board game, one that I do own and enjoy playing from time to time. You can find this digital version on Steam for about $6, though during the Steam summer sale, you can get it for 50% off. You can also get the Emperor Edition, which I recommend. You can get that for roughly $6 during the Steam Summer Festival. By itself, it's roughly $16. So, what is 8-Minute Empire? Well, it is an area control game. The core game comes with one map, and then, like I said, you can buy the Emperor Edition or the DLC separately to unlock more maps. But it's an area control game that I don't want to say it plays in 8 minutes because it doesn't, but it can be played as quickly as 15 or 20 minutes if players know what they're doing. Even though the game plays quickly, you still have a lot of choices to make in this game. So the gameplay flows a little something like this. In the beginning of the game, you will be bidding for first player. Now, the money that you start with is limited. In fact, you don't gain more for the entire game. What you're given at the beginning of the game is all you have. So right out of the gate, you can spend some of that money to bid for first player, or you can just bid nothing and hope that, you're second, third, or whatnot. So after players bid, they're going to draft a card from the bottom of the tableau. There are 6 cards in all, and they are priced 0, 1, 2, or 3, depending on where they are in the array. Cards to the far left are 0, cards to the far right are more expensive. As cards are taken from the array, the cards slide to the left so that they become cheaper. Now, these cards have 2 things on them. They have an action that can be performed, and they also have a good that is listed. So, what are the actions? Well, actions might be spawn new armies in the castle that everyone starts on. So there's like a central castle that everyone starts on, and when you spawn armies, you can spawn at that location. If you placed another mini outpost somewhere else, you could spawn armies there as well. But primarily, you're going to be spawning them at the main castle. Okay, so that's one action you could do, is spawn armies. Another one might be to move armies. Another one might be to attack an existing army or just remove it from the board. You can do that to an opponent's army. And you're doing these actions so that you can control as much of the land as possible. You get points at the end of the game for every region you control, which is like little spaces. And then you also gain points for controlling continents. So again, the game is broken up into regions and then continents, and you're trying to control all of these things by taking actions. I did mention that these cards also contain goods. This is where set collection comes into play. Players will earn points for every set of goods they collect, and certain goods are worth more than others. So, for example, if you earn 1 red crystal, and at the end of the game you have 1 red crystal, you get 1 point. If you own 4 red crystals at the end of the game, you earn 4 points. Owning 2 trees earns you 1 point. Having 4 trees at the end of the game earns you 2 points, and so on. So you're going to be not only taking actions, but you're also going to be collecting goods that are on these cards. So you kind of have to pick and choose what you want to go for. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get a card that gives you both the action and the goods that you want. And other times you have to pick, okay, I really don't want to take this action, but I really need this good in order to get the next tier of points for this particular good. Okay, so there's that. So you're going to be competing with other players, trying to control land, and also competing for goods so that you can earn points. There are some expansions that you can enable in this game. There are good tokens that can be placed randomly on the map, and just by controlling a region, you automatically get that good, but you have to stay in control of that region at the end of the game in order to actually earn it. There's also the Mountains expansion, which can also add a little bit of complexity to your game. But that's about it. Again, the game isn't that complex and hard to learn, but there is enough strategy here so that within your 10 or 15 minutes of playtime, you'll get enough out of it to want to keep playing again, I think. Again, it's on sale right now on Steam for roughly $3, 50% off during the Steam Summer Sale. That ends on July 8th, in roughly 3 days from now, so I would highly recommend checking this out if you like what you see here today. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.